Here's a little tutorial on how to navigate the rushing yards over expected website. So if you want to come to it, it's mfbanalytics.shinyapps.io/RYOE, and then I guess another slash. So the first tab would be the by season tab. And this is where you can compare, any running back in any season and any type of season range going back to 2006, which is when the PFF era started. So I really like that it can go back to 2006 because currently Next Gen Stats' rushing yards over expected only goes back until 2017. So this gives a lot of flexibility as you can just kind of adjust the ranges and look at like this graph from 2014 to 2020. And then when a lot of running backs show up and this graph gets complicated, you can just change the minimum rushes that a running back needs to get a clear picture of what it looks like. And then the new addition that I thought had to be included in this part was doing expected yards. So we can see that someone like Nick Chubb is being put in a better situation, with a better offensive line, or they're running him on like second and longs and stuff like that compared to Dalvin Cook. And then we can also see the EPA per rush of each running back, their total rushes, and then the thing that it's all about, the rushing yards over expected. Then we can go over to the by team tag. For some reason, the guy who created the site set the Lions as the first team to pop up. So you can just take a look at the distribution of carries. So you can see that like DeAndre Swift had less carries because he has less stats last year than Adrian Peterson. And then you can also see that in the table down here, 114 to 157. But then you can see like he had some higher RYOE carries. Kerryon Johnson had no carries that went over like 6 RYOE. And then that's reflected in his total rushing yards over expected also. And then you can compare within teams and see like who got put in better situations and stuff like that. And so then we can look at some other teams too. Like my favorite rushing offense of all time was the 2017 Saints. And then, Alvin Kamara's rookie year, they were really, really good. They had a good offensive line, so he's expected to get 4.13 yards per carry. And then he ended up getting 5.6, and you can see that in the plot too. Rusher comparison is one that's a lot of fun to play around with. You can compare 3 rushers, pick the range of years and weeks, and then you can also look at how they do in the table format down here. So like we know that Derrick Henry gets better towards the end of the season. So that's reflected right here. He has the green line that goes up here. And then you can see he has 1.44 rushing yards over expected in that time. And then something fun to do is to put in running backs from like earlier. So like we can look at Jamaal Charles, we can look at Adrian Peterson, and then we can look at LaDainian Tomlinson, put our weeks back 1 through 17, and it'll update for us and show us that Jamaal Charles was the best running back of my lifetime so far. Adrian Peterson has the longevity where he's kind of plateaued when he hit the 1,600 yard mark. LaDainian Tomlinson was good for a little bit as a rusher, and then kind of fell off after that. And then that shows up in the table also. So like Jamaal Charles had what I assume was a great offensive line when he was running, so that's why he had a high expected yards. But then he ended up having a great yards per carry also. So yeah, those are the 3 tabs to use on the rushing yards over expected. There's by season, by team, and then the rusher comparison. I hope this is helpful, and be sure to like and subscribe.